Hello guys and welcome to a new video. This is going to be our SM Soccer Manager 26, basically a cheap version of Football Manager, which we are going to be using with a random 5th League, National League English side. So, I don't know who that's going to be, I'm just going to think, and I think Morecambe. Because they're a good side, but maybe go for a little bit less, maybe like a Solihull. Yeah, the Solihull Moors could be something. Tamworth, who obviously did really well in recent years. Woking, Yeovil, good side. I think Yeovil could be the time. Yeovil going to be the side. I did do a save with SV, which was a long time ago. This is Soccer Manager 26. That's it, we'll go into it. We are only going to be signing English players in this. We're also going to do our standard style. No need to spend any money. So, our training with this big first real training session. Aaron Jarvis, I've seen that man play in real life. I definitely have. We are going to be doing some attacking training and defending. I think that's the best thing to do at the moment. We're going to start our challenge to the reserve team. Got Aaron Cannon, James Adozie, potentially I think it was Samuel Adozie, good young player. Jonathan Page and Ryan Jones, definitely two of our best players though, young players at least. We're going to get our training up. We're going to do one training session. There's no need to run training again through gold bars or through advertisements, because that's something which we don't want to do. Let's have a look at our team. So in goal, let's do a pause. It's going to be in tactics. If you look at an actual side, so we've got Jed Ward in goal, a 22-year-old keeper on loan from Bristol Rovers. So he's going to be he's going to be a developing player, but we are going to have to probably find a replacement for him. We do have one of our youngest players here, age 23, Ryan Jones. Definitely going to be one of the better ones. We probably will give him number 3 if he's going to start there, but number 16 for now. Now we do have Finn Cousin Dawson, 23-year-old as well. Clear first team player, we'll take him. McKenna, who's 26, a bit older. Maybe something we need in this side. We've then got Michel Efete, 28, probably one of the younger, oldest players, so a very good level player. We do have Brett McGavin, 25-year-old, a bit old. We might switch to a 4-3-3 defend, but this is going to be our star player of the year, Luke McCormick, a very key player, star player I'd have to say, worth 410,000, will be a lot of money though to sell. It is Kyle Ferguson, more of a defender, so he might go into that defensive midfield role as McCormick plays that way of a 4-3-3 sort of defensive role. McGavin and McCormick there. Ferguson going to drop there, and McGavin obviously play there. Then of course Josh Sims, formerly I believe of Southampton. Josh Sims, 28, definitely going to be a player we're going to use. There is Tavon Campbell, a 28-year-old. So quite a few old players. Then there's James Daly, our general forward, probably best attacker we have at the club. Is that Jacob Maddox? It is Jacob Maddox. Basketball fans will know him from the first career I did with Macclesfield. Here's Matt Gould, probably a player who I want to transfer list. Because 31, a bit old for me to get some money for him. Players who he's clearly not good enough for the first team at the moment. I've got Jed Ward, but he will be good enough to set 1L, 31 as well. We are also going to add 1L to transfer list. Of course, we have a player like Pendleton, we can simply replace him, which is fine. Then there is Whittle, who's 32. He's going to be added to the transfer list as well. Aaron Jarvis at 27 is going to stay. He's going to be could form a front two with Daly, Colwell, Morgan Colwell, potentially a player who we are going to keep. It's really because the name might be related to Levi, and defensively could be good for the future. Then there's Troy Perrott, definitely a player we've got to look at. 44 overall at just 18, on loan from Cardiff City though, so kind of unfortunately he's not on loan, is he? No, he's just a youngster. Then we do have Ben Woodscow on loan from Birmingham, another player who we've got to look at. There is Terrell Works on loan from Fulham. There is Andrew Olawarbury on loan from Exeter. There is Charlie Cooper, rotational player, could be looked for some money. And as we saw, Jacob Maddox, another rotational player, more of a bit younger than old Cooper over here, Charlie Cooper. And then we do have Jonathan Page, 23, backup player, but one of our own, so we're going to have to think about him. And this is where we get into some other people. Greenlade, 21, hot prospect. Harvey Greenslade could be a player for the future if things go alright. We do have James Adozie, probably related to Samuel Adozie, who I believe plays at Wolves now. Did he score against? I'm sure he scored. Was the one score against Arsenal? Then obviously Aaron Cann as well, another ball-winning midfielder. He's happy the club, could be very useful to play this role which Ferguson is currently playing in the future, and Kawasi might be our future goalkeeper. Anyways, this is an overview of the side. So as you can see, that's the team. Got a reserve team. There's James Derby, Morgan Colwell, Aaron Cann. They've reached their potential, which is unfortunate. Joy McKenna has a bit of potential to 59. That's what we're going to have to really look at. Luke McCormick can get to a 65, probably will be very good. Harvey Greenslade 55. These players up to 55. Tavon Campbell. Unfortunate, because I want to keep. We'll keep him for this first year until we find a suitable replacement via money. So let's have a look at the overview. Let's have a look at the inbox. Looks like fixtures got Hartlepool at home for the first fixture. Objectives say just that we get the XP for it. What a free pack actually. We'll open this. Let's see what this is about. Two of the cash tokens, which I suppose we'll take. That was very good. Two of the cash tokens. We are going to be. We'll take our free gold there as well. Oh, that took me to the wrong thing. Did not realise that. Guys, we are going to come back in just a second. We're going to X out of this. Did not realise that was going to take me there, but that's okay. Which is fine. Club. Again, we've got a decent thing. As you see, I've actually signed James Daisy, Aaron Cann, and Morgan Cole, and Ruben Kawasi. Just nice to know that chairman has signed these players. We've got one of the worst ratings probably in the league. And I need to sign a scout. I think we just want any position. Really, in between that 15 to 23 range. And just really chemistry, medium or high, has to be. And we have to look at our transfer funds and say they can only be really underneath probably about 50k. And that's going to be a good sign of 55k. That's what we're going to do. 15, 23, 55k, try to sign us any, we don't mind, because we will be okay to sign them. Objectives, we're going to claim that, scout potential future signing, get our cash boost, sponsors, Spud Bros, that's quite cool, under the cosh as well. It probably might be under the cosh, or we did a Super 2K monthly one for a sports social podcast network. We'll do Spud Bros. We'll probably do Spud Bros, get that 3K monthly, which would do us quite well. So now, Yeovil have got Spud Bros as our sponsor, which is fine. Go back to overview. So let's go with signs. Okay, we've done this. Overall rating 1. Stadium, Hewish Park, of course. York City at home, our first thing. This is where we're going to sign our players. As you know, we're not, because we're not using gold. We can only sign players through cash. Gold. I could do a future one. Don't know what all that stuff is, but that's boosts and stuff. Okay, that's not, I don't care about that. Oh, we're going to claim this because it's just returned. So those 6 cash boosts as well. Right. Let's get this. Next match preview, obviously versus York City. This game, we're not going to prime the boost, I don't really care. Auto put. So, I don't care about boosts. Boost players now. I'm going to do quick play. I got ads every time. It's very annoying. Unfortunately, ads are very annoying. Just have to play through it, unfortunately. Up here on the left. There we go. Into our first game. And what will be the last game of the episode and the only game of the episode. All games will be quick simmed, which is fine, I think. I think players do their things. Here we go. Opportunity here for Yeovil. Daly on the ball. He's quite slow. Can he strike? Yes, he can. We're 1-0 up. James Daly with the first goal of the series. Something to potentially remember here. James Daly scored the first goal of our Yeovil Town career mode. Soccer Manager 26 Yeovil career mode. James Daly is our first scorer in pre-season, so we're going to have to wait. Because it is this time, we are going to make some changes. We are going to bring on Whittle at left back, Pendleton at right back, Jarvis up top, Colwell at right centre back, Perrott instead of Garrett, Woodsker. Oh, and that's going to be all our subs for this second half. Turn off replays, so we're just going to see the goals just to prolong it, just to make the series a bit shorter in overall. So overall, 1-0 game. Take that for our first game at Hewish Park. Yeovil Town 1, York City 0. And yeah, James Daly got our first goal, so it's a way to impress us. 1,000 people there, so a bit of money hopefully towards our budget, which is the most important thing. Also XP, which will give me better manager things, just be a better manager. So there we go. We are going to join Oldham goes. Is that Brackley, York and Oldham, or Truro, Gillingham and Gateshead? I think we'll join Truro, Gillingham and Gateshead. I've been to Truro, actually, which, yep, I have been to Truro. That was on a Tuesday night, actually, when I was a bit younger. So yeah, where does it go with that? Brett McGavin wants some more certainty over the length of his contract. Okay, I will offer you a new contract because 4-year deal. £200, I can't lie, ain't bad. 4 years, first team plus, submit it. We've got Brett McGavin back 4 more years. hopefully you can get that thing. And there we go. Go back to overview. We don't care about the player spotlight. Player spotlight's not what we want. We want to just sign players who we find. So guys, thank you guys for watching. We're going to look at the transfer market. You see Malak Fofana go to Fenerbahce. Ismail Decore, who is a good young player. I can see Chelsea probably signing him. Gustavo Sá, this guy has all the potential in the world, but going to Vasco da Gama, named after the Portuguese explorer. And Kali, a young player, going to Paris FC, a young Israeli actually. Leopold Querfield, so quite a few young players making their way. Who's going to SV Werder Bremen. Jakob Broom going to Wolves, good signing for them potentially. Carlos Alvarez, is that not Charlie Alcaraz, that's Alcaraz, wasn't it? Going to Elche. Some pretty good times. Tender Mengi going to Preston North End. Berisha, not the Berisha, who I know. Jerry Monga goes to Burnley. So that's a bit of a signing for the future there. Not really many other names which I can fully recognise, but I recognised a few of them. Tender Mengi definitely. Querfield, Sá, Decore and Fofana. Fofana the biggest signing of the summer so far. Oh, don't know any of these. Charlie Webster. I think I know because he is a Chelsea Academy graduate. I believe Charlie Webster is. Zach Williams I know because I've done Crew. Alexander Kumars. I played with Crew a few times. So, world transfers. We're going to go back to overview. And guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to do about 2 videos, sorry not 2 videos, 2 games an episode. Obviously with everything in between it's going to be a bit long. Still, 2 games an episode. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.